Hello, Scorpio. Welcome in. Welcome back. How you doing? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Okay, if you haven't been with me before, hello, welcome in. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic medium, tarot reader, healer, empath, and I also have the gift of telekinesis. I'll probably give you an example of that somewhere at the end of the reading. All right, we're going to get right into it today, Scorpio. Let's see what your present energy is today. Let's see. What is your present energy, Scorpio? Scorpio. Yeah, that's right. Nine of Pentacles and financial independence here. Some of you are, in your money right now. You want to be financial independent, self-control. This is attainment. This is comfortable, being comfortable, harvesting, having extra income. A robe is significant here. A nice robe I'm seeing. The number 9 is also significant here. October 29th is significant. November 9th. The 19th, November 19th. What's the helpful or challenging energies with this here? Yeah, something with your career. This is the influence because of, your financial independence. It's because you've been doing some kind of teamwork. All right. Something with the early stages of accomplishment, or this is you, a bonus, making money. This is you, collaboration. All right. 3 of Pentacles, collaboration. So some kind of career and success is going to make you into financial independence here, having yourself, taking care of yourself, being in material comfort, self-attained, self-control, you being in control of your career and your success. But this is something to do with you collaborating, yeah. Maybe in the past issues, look, maybe they had you confused, or you were confused about something. Maybe you have many choices or illusioned. Okay, 7 of Cups. A difficult choice is too many choices or something. Poor concentration, scattered energy. Something was an extreme here. A difficult choice, uncertain about something, an illusion. Maybe you couldn't, an inability to cope with something here. This in your immediate past. Maybe it was some kind of a social invitation, a message of love, or some kind of message of something here. Important message, friendliness. Maybe an offer of friendliness, or a social invitation to something, or some kind of warmth. This is an immediate past. What's behind you here? Somebody with gentle emotions of some sort. Message of love. What's the common thoughts here? Your thoughts regarding the situation for Scorpio spirit. Let's see what spirit has to say here, guys. All right. So right now your current thoughts on 3 of Cups, celebrating with friends, going on a social invitation here. This is celebrating abundance, celebrating family, maybe family friendships. But this is you, having not lacking, okay? Having good fortune, being playful, having hobbies here, satisfaction. All right, the number 3 is significant, okay? November 3rd, November 13th here. This is celebrating with family and friendships, harvesting. This is what your thoughts right now, your crowning thoughts, what you want to do right now. You just want to be happy, celebrate, go out, be joyful. All right, this is a joyful occasion right now. Maybe for some of you, you're going to be going on maybe a birthday party, or a shower, or an engagement party, or some kind of reunion of some sort of family reunion. Movies, I just heard a movie or something like that. Family night, game night, I don't know, something to do with that. You can be either celebrating with friends or family, or both. right now, some kind of special occasion. Maybe this is what you're planning of some sort. Maybe you're planning on an engagement. I just heard some spell. I don't know. Maybe something fell. All right, so immediate future right now. What is about to happen to you right now? Scorpio, what's about to happen to Scorpio? If it doesn't resonate, just leave it to somebody who it does. That we're all on different timelines and live different lives. So just if it doesn't resonate, just leave it behind. Okay, but subscribe to my channel so my spirits can pick up on your energy. Okay, it's an energy exchange. All right. So right now, your immediate future right now, what's about to happen is you looking forward. Two of Wands. You're looking forward. All right. You can be dealing with an Aries or your Aries, fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Yeah, that was a confirmation right there. So yeah, what's about to happen? You're planning something. Partnership, some kind of travel, maybe for some of you. Maybe some kind of events in a partnership. Again, I feel engagements for something, maybe an engagement or an offer of some sort. For some of you, you're traveling. For some of you, you're about to do some kind of negotiations of some sort, some planning progress, thinking on what you're going to do next year. Okay, now we're going to start planning, start, initiating something, some kind of growth, some kind of program, or making an impact or of some sort. Okay, this is your fears right now. Is somebody being impulsive. Look at that, messy. Just can't handle somebody here. Look, your fears. All right, this is and it came up backwards. So Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is somebody bad advice. This is your fears. Somebody's giving you bad advice, being aggressive, being violent. All right, selfish, impatient with you. Maybe you quarrel. Maybe they're assholes. Oh, excuse the French. But this is maybe stressed out. Somebody who's presumptuous or impulsive, selfish, impatient. They come at you quick and fast. All right. This is blind faith. And this is bossiness. Somebody who's bossy. All right. Ugh. I hear you. How others see you right now. Scorpio, is maybe, making a hard decision right now. Insecurity. Maybe you're at a standstill, stalemate about something. Two of Swords. All right. Maybe somebody sees you as, being emotionally strained. Maybe you're being trapped right now, or a deadlock at something. This is how people see you, at a standstill, being stagnant, a slowness, unable to move. What you really want, what you really wish for right now. And I'm going to clarify it with other cards right now. But somebody's in regret about something here, some kind of loss, a breakup of some sort. Five of Cups. Somebody's in regret. Maybe something from the past, or somebody from the past, old friends, old family, or whatever. But somebody, feeling abandoned. This can be divorce or fear of separation, loss, sadness, regret. What you really wish for right now, Spirit? What they really wish for? I don't know. Somebody just stuck their tongue out, maybe, or something to do with somebody's tongue. Maybe somebody got a tongue piercing or something like that. I don't know. What you really wish for Scorpio? What you really... Yeah, money. That's right. What you really wish for is 10 of Pentacles. Money, wealth, prosperity, happy wife, happy life, energy here, success, legacy, trust, a salary increase, safety, security, happiness. Yeah, prestige, family, inheritance, property. The number 10 is significant here. 10, 11, 11, 10 is significant. I don't know. Those numbers are significant there. Okay. October. I don't know. For some of you, you're probably, dealing with the Libra, something like that. Or maybe you have Libra in your chart. But that's what your hopes and dream, what you really wish for. Your hopes is money, success, comfort, wealth. Yeah, of course. Straight up. The outcome to your answer. Let's see. Oh, wow. Look at that. 10 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. Wow. All right. So, Scorpio, you're going to be okay. Somebody's going to offer you maybe, because of your hard work, somebody's going to offer you maybe a promotion or something, but something about your hard work is going to give you more money. Something here about a new position, a new job, a new career, something like that. Maybe you're thinking about going to a new school or doing something new as a new career or a new job, but it's definitely going to lead you to satisfaction, happy. 1010 is significant. You can be seeing the numbers 1010, but again, with this 11 and 10 and 11 and 10, whatever this 1010 or 1110 means to you, whatever, okay, but it's definitely something to do with happy times, happy life. But this is what's gonna about to come. Your wishes are gonna definitely come true. This is the outcome. Your wish is coming true. Okay, that's your outcome. All right, let's see. Twin flame confessions here. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Let me know that I'm resonating with you. Or subscribe if I am resonating with you. Let me know. That motivates me to come back as well. And again, everybody has different lives and different timelines. So just take what resonates and leave the rest to who it belongs to. But yeah, I definitely see you doing something new or planning something new, wanting something new. What crowns them? Yes, it's 10 of Cups again. Look, 10 of Cups. I can't make this up, guys. Same card, two different decks. The outcome. What crowns you? 10 of Cups. Somebody's going to be very happy in a minute. You can be dealing with a fire sign, or this can be in your chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, new ideas, new birth. You can be pregnant for some of you, or wanting to get pregnant, or somebody around you is again celebrating a pregnancy, or you're going to a shower or something like that. But this is you being in happy union and happy family. Wow. Here you go. All right. What's the third eye? The moon, your intuition. Maybe you're uncertain about something right now. Maybe there's a complicated relationship in your thing right now around you or something. But your intuition and be mindful of deception around you and stuff like that right now. The 18th, maybe some hidden something agenda here. Taming hunger. Maybe somebody's taming a play or trying to resist temptation about something, on the down low here. Maybe somebody's uncertain about their sexuality. In your heart right now, 5 of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, feeling rejected and lonely, like loss of, poverty, of money in your heart. Maybe something like this happens. Maybe you left somebody behind like this or something. Maybe you felt left out in the cold from somebody, but maybe somebody's happy being single. That can be too, another thing here. Somebody's probably happy being single, being, financially independent. Don't have to worry about nobody or nothing here. But, you're creating new ideas. Somebody's definitely something with fertility, growth. I don't know. This can be money, an idea, or somebody's pregnant. 7 of Cups. All right. This is, again, 7 of Cups came out. Being in fantasy, having choices, lots of options, short shoulder length Black hair is significant. We got the same card though, but this is your past. All right, this is your past. Maybe there was too many choices. Maybe, too many bills, too much shit going on, too much scattered energy is what I'm getting here. Definitely scattered energy. Maybe somebody's messy or something. Maybe somebody around your energy is messy. You just couldn't get your shit together, or, you know, Scorpio. The sun, yeah, growth, renewal, again, joy, happiness, something to do with growth, guys. Again, something's growing here. Again, idea. Maybe you're healing. Something to do about healing as well, renewing yourself. Maybe you're renewing your renuptials or prenups or something like that, or with love. If you're in a happy relationship, you guys are healing, growing, joy, happy. If you're in a happy relationship, you're very happy, and good things are about to happen for you. Okay, what grounds? And if you're not in a relationship, you're healing from one. Okay, you're happy alone. You're happy being single. You're loving yourself. You're doing, self everything for you, yourself. Financially, you're self-loving yourself. And what this is, what grounds you? Maybe somebody even your energy was like gossipy, spy, gossipy. This is, something to do about Page of Swords. So this can be gossip again, immaturity, somebody's spying. This is what grounds you. All right. Somebody was being this guy right here. Reverse Knight of Swords. Being an idiot. Straight up. Let's see what's going on here. Love situations. Being that it looks like it's either love or a thing. I speak to my spirits through my pendulum, okay? Maybe they can pick a card out for you. I do necromancy. They tell me yes or no. So this is, I speak to the other side, the realm that nobody's, can see or whatever. But yes, they love that. But yeah, put your notification bells on all, so when I go live, you can ask my spirits whatever you like, okay? All right, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do that, if I'm going to pull a card. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments down below and how this resonates with you. If it does, I'd love to hear it. Yeah, and they would too, okay? All right, let's go. If you'd like a private reading, my information is down below. This is a collective reading for Scorpio. So if it doesn't resonate, come back for the next. On the next message. But yeah, look what came out. Pregnancy with the pregnant women. All right. So somebody definitely here is either pregnant for sure with birth, or pregnant with an idea. Can be either or. Getting pregnant, building a family, giving birth to something. Again, you could be giving birth to something, like I said, a new idea, because that's what came up with the Ace of Wands, the outcome. I feel like whatever you're working on, this new idea that you're working on, or you have been working on, whatever you've been working on right now is gonna, come to life. You're gonna give birth to it. You're gonna, it's gonna lead you into all these, fruitions. There's this money. So your hard work is definitely all that is going to mature and come to fruition. So yeah, this is pregnancy is definitely something here with pregnancy, because both these girls are pregnant that landed on top of each other. 10 of Cups and pregnancy, and she's pregnant, and of course she's pregnant. So let's see, what's the moon all about here? What's the moon, spirit? Yeah, some of you are pregnant, and then of course this is definitely some kind of idea that you were confused about. Yeah, it could be about love again, or this can be about love, or it can be about some kind of business venture. They're saying no business, they're saying love, but I feel for, Again, something about too many choices. Okay. Yeah, gossip came out again. So definitely somebody gossiping. Look, there's a wedding. You see, there's a wedding. It says complicated relationship here. Maybe you guys are getting married because you're pregnant or something like that. All right. Seeing a future with you, taking it to the next level. They choose you. All right. An engagement is I definitely seen an engagement here. Some kind of engagement party, something like that. A gathering of some sort. Maybe somebody's going to ask somebody to marry them. Maybe it's already in a social gathering if it didn't already happen. But look, we got gossiping. But, right there we have the taming hunger. So maybe this is just gossip. Whoever, with this trying to resist temptation, maybe somebody it was just gossip that somebody was spreading that this person likes somebody, or they like me, or they like them, gossip. All right, gossip about you, worried others will talk, heard rumors about you, something to do with that. And it can be something to do with this temptation, resistant temptation here. All right, in your heart you learn lessons. You learned your lesson about this money, about being left out in the cold. All right, feeling rejected and everything. Shift in perspective, yeah, raising your vibration now. Love lessons learned. And I feel like it's, you about being left out in the cold, about you being lonely, rejected, about money, you know, something to do with that. And, look what underneath where it says being left out in the cold. Can't make that up. Underneath the deck, it says being left out in the cold. Out in the cold. Both of them are out in the cold and they both have something red on. So red and white is very significant here. Red and white. A red dress, a white dress is significant here. Those colors together, red and white. I don't know. Maybe this is your uniform. Maybe this is somebody who you work for. Something you're celebrating. Colors. I don't know. But red and white is significant. Scorpio. Scorpio. Something not budging, refusing to change. Want me to keep it in reverse? No. So somebody both here stand no, but somebody's not budging. All right, both standing their ground here, stubborn, refusing to change. Maybe that's why I don't know. But somebody here is not budging. Maybe that's why some kind of confusion is going on. I don't know. Maybe somebody has to shift their perspective about this because it's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, but look, it says cursed here. String of bad relationships, and this is right in your sacred chakra. All right, karmic cycle, the evil eye. But yeah, maybe you're healing from this though right now. Somebody's healing from this. All right, somebody's healing from this being this curse right here, or the sun. This time, it's lessons learned. Okay, lessons learned. Shifting in perspective. So yeah, this is this curse right here. I feel like you're healing some kind of curse here. All right, against time. Something here that grounds you is against time. Rushing before it's too late. All right, took a long time, but walking on thin ice. But something here that grounds you is against time here. All right, it's against time. All right, I'm gonna have yeah, they won't. They're gonna pick out one of these cards, and let's see what messages Spirit is trying to tell you. I don't know, something here. Let's see. They're gonna pick out a card here, and there's a message for someone. I don't know if whoever this is, but there's definitely a message. So just tune in. Moon Witch. All right, Moon Witch came out twice now. All right, came out twice. The moon. So you can be dealing with the Pisces. Or you can have a Pisces in your chart. Okay, but Moon Witch. I have something with the moon, guys. This is, your intuition. This is, some kind of people maybe, trying to be trickery or trying to, I'm sorry, be mysterious. This is mystery, right? Intuition. Let's see what they're trying to say here. Moon Witch. Something to do with the moon. 1969 is significant, okay? 1996. And this is manifestation. This is for some of you, that's what I was thinking. For some of you, you manifest under the moon or you do something under the moon. But this is you manifestating. Some of you are tarot readers here, all right? A dark goddess dressed in an ebony robe and with a horned headdress stands between a pair of fierce wolves. Under a cloudy night sky, she summons glowing symbols that relate to the intense blue moon behind her. Manifestation takes time and will not happen overnight. For you to achieve something, you would need to believe that it can happen, and there will be steps that need to be taken. This card does not suggest that we can simply conjure up the things we wish for in seconds. Rather, it encourages us to believe that they can be accomplished through hard work and determination. Yeah, again, that's what this means. Through your hard work and determination, all right, these cards, I feel like, you're going to be so happy about something here, whether it be a marriage, whether it be working on hard on an idea that you have at work, whatever this is that you're working hard at. All right. It's not going to come overnight. So it says, rather, it encourages us to believe that they can be accomplished through hard work and determination. So if you have drawn this card, then you are being called to manifest something that is important to you. The power of belief can turn a dream into reality, but it will only do half the job. For example, if you would like to be published, visualizing your name on the spine of a book is a great way of letting the universe know your intentions. However, your manuscript will not write itself. Let this card inspire you to actively bring your dreams into existence. All right? So, whatever you got going on, do it. Go ahead. Do it. It's time. It's time. 27:27 on the clock when I said that. It's time. All right, manifestation time is here. Whatever you're writing, whatever you're doing, whatever you want to do, or whatever is coming about, well, it's coming. Okay, let's. I'm gonna just do one of these, and then we're gonna wrap it up. One of these and one of those. My beautiful Scorpios. Let's see what they got for my beautiful Scorpios. Yeah, somebody's a healer here. Something with their hands. Okay, something with their hands. You see her with her hands out like that. It says bag secured, guys. All right, look at that. Bag secured. Okay. Achieving goals, mission accomplished, financial stability, got it locked. Somebody got it on the lockdown. That's right. The outcome, honey. Happiness, celebration time. Speaking of healing hands, let's see. So I won't move the bell, but I will move the clapper to make the sound. Let's go. All right. So the energy from my fingers can move whatever I have in my hands. Okay, true healer, honey. And also with the telekinesis thing as well. All right, I can just move it with my third eye. Is something that a gift that I attained when I had my spiritual awakenings. Okay, but my third eye can do this. Oh, Okay. Let's get this last card out. Enough about me, but yes, that's a form of telekinesis. And you say it doesn't exist, but there it is. So let's let's see what else. Spirit for Scorpio. Let's get one more for Scorpio on this so we can wrap up this reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, let like if it resonated with you. All right. All right, so we got 41 here. 14 is significant. The 14th is significant. So November 14th, the number 14, you can be 14 years in your relationship, 14-year-old child here is what I'm getting to around you or something like that. Maybe you're a runner. Maybe somebody jogs here or likes to run. But 1941 is also significant. Realizing the truth with the you can be 41 years old too. So realizing the truth with the understanding, you must push forward with the connection. Removing obstacles that resulted in cultural differences, family situations, or sexual orientation, etc. So you're breaking barriers. Somebody, removing obstacles that resulted in cultural differences. Somebody definitely broke some kind of barrier here, family situations or sexual orientation, you know, something like that. Like I was saying, something to do with, maybe somebody came out or something, or maybe somebody's confused or somebody on the down low. I don't know, something like that came out before. Okay, but yeah, breaking barriers here. Somebody definitely works out. The color purple is significant. All right. Again, long black hair as well. All right, I'm going to give you an angel number and I'm going to wrap up this reading, okay? Don't forget to subscribe and like my babies. Let's go, Scorpio. 4466. All right, 4466. You can be seeing the number 444. 111 is also significant, or 666 too. But you can be 46 years old as well. Close to 45, 46, 47. Clarity. It means 4466. It means designed by God. Clarity, perseverance, and guardianship, transformation, and growth. Again, with the growth. Somebody here is definitely growing something, either a baby or a business or an idea. Your angels ask you to pay attention that your focus is too much on the physical world. They ask you to completely hand over your worries to them so that they can step in to assist. Balance your focus between heaven and earth and know that the supply you need is truly unlimited, especially when you work hand in hand with a divine hand. There it is, you know? All right. This was your reading. I hope it resonated with you. I will see you soon. Please be kind to one another. Don't be mean because you know why. Mean people suck. All right. Mwah. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.